Christmas is a great time to relax and enjoy the remnants of the holidays.
Yeah, one way to do that is, of course, with a nice glass of wine. Joining us here today on the Morning Mix is Brig Leland from Marble Ridge Winery. Thanks so much for being here. Your winery actually has a very deep history here in New England. Can you tell us a little bit about your family's farm?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
So Marble Ridge Winery is a boutique destination winery at my family's historic farm. It dates back to 1680, so it's one of America's oldest farms. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I know.
That's really, that's old.
Right here in North Andover, not too far away.
Yeah, a lot of people might not know that you guys are even there.
Yeah, we just opened this year, so.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And we are here to help with that. So, people see this beautiful display here. You got to talk to us a little bit about what we have up here and how people can get a hold of it, right? Because that's what we want people to do. We want people to come and support.
Absolutely. So we have some amazing wine. So even though we do have a vineyard on site, we actually get all of our grapes from a certified sustainable vineyard in California, in Napa. So we're using some of the best ingredients in the world to make world-class wine right here in New England. And so what we brought is our first batch of wine. So these are all wines that I made in 2020. We have some whites, some rosé, and we have our signature cab. Yeah.
It makes sense with those California grapes. Now, I'm sorry, I was already browsing while we were waiting during the commercial break, so that makes sense, some of those California grapes. But
yeah.
What's really cool, too, about you guys is you can actually stay there and get the whole experience. You have some Airbnb options. Can you tell our viewers about that?
Absolutely. Great question. So in addition to our awesome wines, we have 3 guest houses.
Wow.
They're in historic buildings on the property. So we have a studio apartment that was my great-grandmother's art studio. We have a bungalow, and then we also have the ice house, which is our 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's our largest guest house. So yeah, we have people come locally, but also come internationally to stay with us.
Courtney and I are making eye contact.
Yeah.
We're girls' weekend. When are we going? Which one are we staying in?
We'd love to have you, and it happens all the time. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now, men, don't say we didn't help you out, right? It's December, Valentine's Day. Boom. Taken care of. Now, you did talk to us a little bit about what you have on the table. What do you recommend to enjoy with each?
Oh, my gosh. All right. So everybody has different palates,
right.
And you can have wine without food, but of course food enhances wine. And so I'll start with our cab. I mean, cab is great with red meat. Some heavier dishes. And then our sparkling rosé and our Riesling, they tend to be a little bit sweeter. So something that might be a little spicy or a little dry. And then our dry wines are great with chicken and seafood. And, I think of New England and oysters. And so, yeah.
Of course, too, New Year's Eve is coming up. You've got this beautiful sparkling rosé wine. Perfect.
Jordan, I'm so glad you highlighted that. So our sparkling rosé is our #1 bestseller, and it is the perfect celebratory wine. It is not only beautiful, but it's even more delicious than it looks. So,
Frick, I have an eye for the good stuff.
You do, yeah. You picked out the one.
This one just looks good. Now, what can folks expect when they stay with you guys for this entire experience?
Sure. So, the guest houses are designed so that when you walk in, it's a luxurious escape, and so it has everything that you would want. Plus, you also get the benefit of not only staying at a winery, but you get a complimentary tasting. So, you come, you get to try our wines. It's all kind of a built-in experience. Everything, including the wine, is boutique and meant for a curated experience for our customers.
Language.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely. So now you have been so informative, but we've got to ask you, what is your favorite?
Oh my
on the
gosh.
table?
I can't have a favorite. I made all of these, so here's what I will say. I love different varieties, for different occasions. So, if we were, like we were saying, celebrating, definitely the sparkling rosé. Our cab is great by the fire. Our Riesling, great for just hanging out with friends. Our Chardonnay is great for business networking, and then our Sauvignon Blanc is great by the pool or by the beach. So, anyways, that's how I feel.
Well,
but everybody, everybody has different preferences, so.
But there's something for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that. Brig Leland from Marble Ridge Winery. Thank you so much for coming on and being here today. You're watching The Morning Mix. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. One last check of our poll for those of you making returns. A little bit of an update. Some of you have decided to head out today to those stores. Some of you pushing till tomorrow for those returns. More power to you. We're going to be chilling, relaxing, not making returns, and drinking wine.
That's
Sounds
right.
great.
And if you want some of this wine, let's talk about tastings and how people can find you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So we do tastings Friday, Saturday, and Sundays,
Okay.
as well as holidays. So come and visit us. The best way to find us is on our website, marbleridgewinery.com. We'd love to have everyone come and visit.